Welcome back to In Focus. For decades, Africans have come to the United States to study at universities. Some go back to put their skills to use in developing their countries, while others stay in the U.S. Professor Haile Gerima came from the Gondar region of Ethiopia in the late 1960s, always expecting to return home. Gerima came to the United States in 1968 to study theater in Chicago, Illinois. Later, he switched his interest and transferred to the University of California to study film. After graduating with a Master's of Fine Arts, he stayed on.
Initially, it was like all my generation, we were to go back. You always think you're going back. I think that is the never-ending struggle with displacement. And
Gerima says although in the years that he has been away, Ethiopia has gone through periods of political turmoil, drought, and economic hardships, the real reason for staying in the U.S. was to pursue his passion, making films.
I don't want to join Africans who say it's because of home I'm here. No, I am self-exiled. I chose to be here and hopefully to also do home. So what I was trying to do was, instead of being agonized and try to live what people expect of me or what I think my country or Africa expects from me, what I try to do is, I have resources in America, friends and community. I have taken a job at a university, and now using whatever resource I put together in Europe and in Africa to keep going to do the films I wanted to do is much more, for me, realistic than if I just relocated myself basically into a very non-conducive climate.
Gerima has written, produced, and directed more than 10 films that tell the stories of Africans and African Americans. As an independent producer of films that focus on Africa and the diaspora, he says his career has not been smooth sailing.
There are not empowered African elites that could empower my profession and make me only just be a filmmaker. I would like to just be a filmmaker, but I have to teach, make films, distribute my own films, because again, in the distribution, the interest on African cinema is very nil, and therefore I have to do it myself.
Gerima promotes and distributes his films through Maifidun Films Incorporated, which he established in 1984. Sankofa, A Tale of African Resistance to Slavery, is one of Gerima's many films that have won international awards.
Well, that film was very, critical. It enabled us to get this, production office and also the video bookstore. This is, again, the African-American community that embraced the production of Sankofa.
Gerima and his wife Shirikiana Aina consider the building a territory for liberated African culture. Community film screenings are held here, and young people are given space to express themselves through open mic sessions. Although his new home is in America now, Gerima says he stays connected with his homeland Ethiopia through the films he makes. Professor Haile Gerima says home is where you live, and the more you accept it and make the best of it, the more fulfilling life will become.